Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship and Normal Prize for an episode of Trials of... This is not Trials of Mana. Why do I keep thinking this game is Trials of Mana? This is Tales of Arise. They both start with T. Maybe that's why I get those so confused. But anyways, I decided to start recording this game because, well, one, I'm completely obsessed with it. I've been playing this game for the past couple weeks, and I can't stop playing it. I am so emotionally invested in these characters that I want to know what happens more and more and more, and I can't freaking stop myself. It's so annoying. Anyways, I'm going to leave a disclaimer here since this is the first episode I've recorded of this. As I go all the way over here, I will let you guys know that I am 54 hours into this game. I've done a lot of stuff in this game. I've done a lot of the storyline. So if you guys are looking for a playthrough that starts from the very beginning, this is not going to be it. And so I'm just going to let you guys know from here. Disclaimer, spoilers. There will be spoilers in this episode if you not actually played this game or if you not started at the very beginning. So I just wanted to throw that out there right now because I'm the type of person that talks to myself a lot when I play video games. So I don't know why it took me 54 hours to realize that. But yeah, I don't know why it took me that long. So now I just decided, you know what, screw it. I'm playing this game so much. I really love it and I want to give it some love. So this is going to go on the second channel, the Other Games channel. I will have the link to the main channel if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, that's enough talking. Let's actually do whatever I was doing. Let's see, I think last time I was messing around in this game, I was doing some of the side quests so I can get caught up on them before I start doing the main quest. So, right, I just got through all of Mahansar, which, again, spoilers. If you guys don't want any spoilers, go ahead and buy the game and play it until you get to the point where I am. So you guys don't feel offended for spoiling stuff. But this is the 4th area. This is the 5th area. I believe I got all of the areas done. There's a couple of quests here at the beginning that I haven't actually done, and that's because they required me to be a lot more powerful than I currently am, so I can't actually handle those. But we are going to work on the 5th area. Let's see. What was this one? What was I supposed to do here? I don't quite remember what this quest was. In the waterfalls. Oh right, I need to go back to the town in Minnesota because I was off camera before I decided to start recording this. I was working on that quest and I had to make weapons for Rimwell. It's her. I had to make books for her so that the librarian that she talks to would be happy. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Boop boop boo. See ya. I'm probably not going to be editing a lot of these videos. I'm just going to kind of keep it really plain. Like, I'll obviously audio edit, so, you know, my volume and the game volume are, you know, to their appropriate levels. But a lot of cuts and whatnot I'm not going to be doing. These are mainly there. So let's go to the library, which I can't fast travel to. Can fast travel to the palace. Into the palace we go. I believe it's straight ahead. Couldn't quite remember. Also, Rimwell is probably out of all the characters, I think she's the cutest. Like, I love her personality. I love the fact she's a romantic. I love the fact she's a bookworm. A lot of it I find very cute. She's not a redhead like this lady is, though. Hello! Taming water? A moving title if I ever heard of one. Shakes me to the core, fills my heart with tears. Is that what water's supposed to do? I mean, if you drink too much water, you have to pee a lot, but I don't think it makes you cry a lot. That might be my problem. I've cried a lot in this game. And yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. Such drama. Such dollar. Dollar? Dolor? Is there money in this game? She's also embarrassed. I'm going to be soaking wet before I finish. You might want to pick your words a little bit better there, lady.
Whoa!
I can't turn my eyes away. Yeah, see, exactly. You're making Lol feel weird. This game can be so weird sometimes.
Watch it.
From what? I wasn't talking to you. Quit trying to butt in.
Hey.
I'll be taking that book back now. I'll bring you more, if you're lucky. But I haven't gotten to the end yet. So full of emotion. It was a weird conversation. This is the 4th book I've turned into this lady. Every single one has been a weird conversation. Then borderline, like, I don't know if this is appropriate. Yeah, magic emblem. Emblem that rises elemental attack. Its obvious applications make it consistent favorite among elemental astral artists. Cool, I think I already have one of them. She has one more. I have to find the rarest book, which means I think I have to build the final book in the game and unlock that. Okay, I keep hitting the wrong button. So we got that one done. Now we can actually go here. Start doing some quests down here.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yes, it was. Long walk. I could walk to here
There's someone
manually.
in trouble here.
Well,
Eh.
let's see what they have to say.
Hello,
I
lady.
wonder if something happened.
No
She
way.
has a shocked face. Nodio. Or Nado. Nadio. Is that you? Also, I'm horrible at words. Just gonna say. So, especially with names. I've always been that way my entire life. I don't know why. I just can't pronounce names. Nadio, is that you? You're finally home.
All right.
Dopalim is Nadia? Forgive me. I do not believe you have the wrong. I do believe you have the wrong person. My name is Dopalim. As it so happens, I'm new to this area. Oh, you're the ones that drove out those Zoogles. I'm so sorry. My mistake. Fret not. Here's that something's troubling you, however. It's not too much to ask. Would you mind telling me a little bit about this Nato fellow of yours? I can't. Is it hard to discuss? As you can see, we're but a roving band of misfits. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. A lot of us have our issues, a lot of us get along, it's a weird gang. We've seen much on our travels, so we don't shock easily. Well, in that case, my name is Kargi, or Kagari. Kagari. I'm gonna call her Kagari. Natio is my lover, only he's a Renin. Okay, so she's looking for... I don't want to say mate. Forceful. She's looking for... her lover. Boyfriend. Just say boyfriend. Keep it basic.
You don't say.
I see. I can understand why you were hesitant, then. Is this... I take it something happened to him? Up until several months ago, we used to meet in secret out of the village. But ever since then, he hasn't returned. He sounded completely normal last time, though. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Natio. Whatever might have happened to you. Let's help this lady out. I'm a romantic person, so I hate to see a lady in need. Or a man in need. Just depends. Man's looking for a girl. Anyways, He works as a guard in Pelgion. I'm afraid he might have, well,
Stay calm.
what he said. Stay calm. There could be any number of reasons why he hasn't returned. At any rate, your story intrigues me. I feel personally invested now. Same. I think Dolphalim is a romantic too. Just can't see. Actually, he doesn't like anyone in need. Like if anyone's having problems, he always feels obligated to help out. And part of that is probably, again, spoilers. If you haven't played the game or you haven't watched a full playthrough, there's going to be spoilers. There's nothing I can do about that. I do apologize for starting this halfway through the game, but I didn't think I was going to enjoy this game this much. But yeah, I think he feels bad because he used to be a lord, and all the troubles that the other Renan lords went throughout the game, it pains him to see people in trouble, I guess. We shall investigate this ourselves and get to the bottom of it.
Huh?
Really? You do that for me?
Good.
Gladly. Leave this matter to us. For now, we shall make our way to Pelican. Pelican. That's a Pokemon city. Pelican City? I'm trying to... Which region is that in? That was in Ruby and Sapphire. The third region? I forgot what Pelican Town was, but as soon as I said Pelican, Pokemon Pelican played in my head, and I started thinking of Sapphire and whatever. Anyways, any records we find there should tell us just where we went, just where he went. Good idea. With that, we shall be on our way. With any luck, we should have good news before long.
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. Yep, we'll help you out, little lady. Your missing lover. I was gonna say relationship problems, but if your lover isn't missing, that doesn't make things relationship have issues.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Yeah. Dolphalim has a really good heart. Honestly, all these characters in this game have really good hearts, and I love it so much. Anyways, let's switch back to Alphen. Or we could switch to Dolphalim. This is his mission. It doesn't really matter to me. And, could we find this mission? That's the waterfall one. That's the big beast, which we can probably kill now. Pelican. Well, let's go ahead and grab the rest of the missions. Hello, old sir. Shino and Rinwell. This is terrible. Coastline is a wreck.
Huh?
What? What's wrong, sir? Okay, what's going on, sir? An enormous bird keeps whipping up these enormous twisters and ruining everything. Ooh, okay, so it's a high-level Zoogle. That sounds like a Zoogle to me. Exactly. What a shame. It used to be so peaceful along here.
Ridiculous.
You should see all the float Sam and jet Sam that's washed ashore. Say birds like shiny objects, don't they? I mean, seagulls like shiny objects. I've heard stories of where they would literally pick up quarters and transport them somewhere. I think there was even a story online I heard once where a seagull took like a quarter and then put it in a machine and got like a gumball out of the machine and then flew away with the gumball. Seagulls are smart animals, apparently. I don't live on the coast, so I don't know. I just know stories. You should see the float Sam and jet Sam that washed up shore. Oh yeah, I just read that. I guess flying Zoogles must think like birds. I mean, well, I guess if something's flying, is it considered a bird? Like, is an airplane considered a bird? Oh. I have no idea. I mean, an airplane is designed to literally float on the air, unlike birds that flap to get them up in the air. So maybe it's considered a bird? I don't know. Do eagles and whatnot think that airplanes are like their brethren? Or am I just thinking too much? At any rate, can't go fishing while those twisters are around. We're in deep trouble. Let's see what we can do. I'll help you out, old man.
Got it.
Don't worry, sir. We'll blow those pesky tornadoes back to where they came from.
Right.
It's a bird zoogle we're dealing with. That'll make it a nice and easy target for me, too. Yeah, because she now, if you guys don't know, specializes in long-range support. So she uses a weapon that she literally keeps inside a pocket dimension that she summons whenever it's time to fight. It's amazing. She's amazing. Goodness, aren't you two such brave young women? If we really intend to visit the shoreline, do be careful. Let's do this. I guess we can make that our priority, because all we have to do is kill an elite Zoogle. Go up here and go ahead and grab the rest. So we have all of the rest. Yeah, I really wonder if birds think helicopters and airplanes are like their brethren when they're flying up in the air. I mean, obviously, much more powerful than a little bird.
If we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
It's an interesting thought.
okay.
Oh, you're the one who helped protect the village earlier. Would you mind lending me an ear? I don't think I have any ears for you to borrow, sir. I don't think that these ladies want to take their ears off and give it to you. Just saying.
Hey!
Of course. Your people took good care of us during our stay. Something troubling you, sir? So this lady on the right is Kasara. She is the tank of the group. As you can see, she has all of her armor up in front and a little armor on the back. Funny thing about this game, the reason why, and they actually explain this in the game, which is one thing I absolutely love about this game. All the little like details and whatnot even the characters have, they explain about it. And it's something that she truly believes in. She believes in keeping the enemy at face target and do not put your back towards the enemy. Put your back towards the enemy, you're dead, both metaphorically and figuratively. Because figuratively, because you have no armor. Metaphorically, because that means you're afraid of the enemy, and that will get you killed. So, really cool. She probably explains it better in the game than I can, but that's basically from my memory. Of course. Your people took great care of us. Oh yeah, I already read that. No, it's nothing like that. I was simply wondering, have you ever heard of the legendary fishing hole? Oh yeah, she also loves to fish. I haven't done much of that in my game yet, so we might actually run into that. Legendary fishing hole, you say? No, I haven't. Do tell more. Well, there's a cave hidden in Shinefall Woods, and inside there's a place that's supposed to be fish heaven. I read about it in this here book I found.
Oh!
Whoa! It says you can catch rare fish hardly found anywhere else in the world.
Great!
Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what I said, Kasara. Not only are they rare, they're unbelievably delicious, too. That's why she knows here.
Oh!
Oh, because she loves to eat. And there's a theory I have about why she likes eating so much in this game. She isn't, like I said, there's going to be spoilers in this game. If you guys don't know that by now, then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. But she has a master core that she uses for her astro arts, which is your abilities and whatnot you use in this game. And I have a theory that the reason why she eats so much is not just because she loves food, but because of the fact that that master core takes so many calories and whatnot to run that she has to eat an enormous amount of food in order to keep it running properly. Like in the game, it literally describes that it takes her 4 full meals, 4 like normal sized meals in order to feel full. So I have a feeling that's why she's always so hungry, is because of her master core. And wouldn't you know it, I found a cave that matches that description. I don't have what it takes to venture inside at my age, but there were certainly lots of fish swimming around. It looks like a great place. But here's the thing. A while back, this enormous light fell right into this cave. Light, huh? It couldn't have come from that wedge. Oh yeah, the wedge is what I'm currently doing for my playthrough. Ever since then, the fish inside have completely vanished.
Huh.
It's terrible. Agreed. This can't stand.
Yes.
Then it's set. Leave this cave to us. Find that fishing hole and catch me one of those elusive fish. Heck yeah, we will.
Okay.
Wonderful. You're so helpful, miss. We don't even know the half of it. Kasara is pretty much the mother of the group. She takes care of everyone, like make sure that their clothes are, nice and clean, make sure they're fed, make sure that they get plenty of sleep, and it's part of her nature. I guess being the guards lady of where she used to be, kind of just taught her to, just look out after everyone and make sure they're all in good health. Plus, it keeps her busy. Gives her something to do, so. I'll let you know how it tastes, too.
How?
Okay. You plan on eating it, huh? Heck yeah. It's a fish. Fry it and eat it. Hey, once we find where this fishing spot is exactly, you won't need that book anymore, will you? If so, could I have it afterwards? Sure. I guess that wouldn't be a problem. Ooh, is this the rare book that I need? Interesting. Great. Let's get to work, ladies. Right. I was just looking for a way to work off that last meal. Yeah, I think that's actually what happens. The game hasn't actually told me that, but I think that's why she's always so hungry. It's because of all the energy it takes to run her Master Core. Be careful with the light, too, alright? We will. Untamable Rage. Yeah. We'll continue doing the other one, but I'm definitely going to do the fishing one.
The fish could be dwindling even as we speak.
Time is of the essence. Let's hurry.
I really-
think you're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. The fish will be there, don't worry. We will catch the fish. Okay. So let's see the shore, which is all the way down here. Seaside one. Make sure we are ready for battle. Our CP's recovered. So any of you guys out there that haven't actually played this game, I'll explain the combat a little bit, but it's kind of complicated. I'll probably explain it as we go. But basically, your characters have what are known as AG points, and those are skill points that you use to hit the enemy. This game plays in real time, is real time action, so there's no like turn-based or stuff like that. So you run around the map and you kill the enemies. Ignore that. That's my alarm. But I'll explain a little bit more when we actually get to fighting. But AG points were used to activate our abilities. I'm just gonna explain there. It's gonna be a little difficult to actually do that. Let's see, we just have to go. I believe this down here is where we have to go for the fishing thing. I think hitting the wrong button. Gotta go. We gotta go this way. Oop. Gotta go. Yep. But there's AG points, CP points, and then you have also boost bars that fill up as the map goes. As you do damage and take damage, I think it's your Mystic bar fills up, which is hidden in the game, but you'll know when it's full. It'll do like an action sequence and your character will say something. Again, I'll explain more when we actually get into combat. But I love the combat in this game. It's very fast, it's very fluid.
Okay, off we go.
Oh god. Yeah, there's a... I want this poodle! I thought this would unlock in the future, but it never did. right here. I want it! I want that bird in my life. Well, you can find these owls as you play the game, and they unlock like costumes and whatnot that you can switch your character to. Because one thing I do like about this game is the equipment is what you use for your combat, and it doesn't change what your character looks like. Costumes or outfits, which you unlock by playing the storyline and unlocking and doing like side quests and whatnot, these are what actually change your character. And then you can get like haircuts as you do different missions, and then these attachments which you can put on anytime, make your character look cool. You get these by finding the owls. I do like the fact that they separate your outfits and your equipment. So if you're like me, who tends to focus on trying to get the best armor in the game so you can fight enemies easy, you can do that as well as the same time making your character look cool. So it's best of both worlds. You don't have to compromise for really good looking gear that has horrible stats with really bad looking gear that has really good stats. You just make it the way you want. I love that. I absolutely love that. But anyways, let's get into combat.
Hi, Hoodle.
Kill the giant rock dudes! Die! So those units over there on my left corner are all of our characters, and I can hit a button and it brings them in and they activate their ability. And then we can do this. When we get enough boost or do a big enough combo, those are amazing. Boom! So it's kind of hard to explain on the as we're playing, because it's just so fast-paced.
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks. You're full of surprises yourself.
So yeah, it's kind of difficult to actually explain all that stuff because of how fast-paced it is. I'll try to explain it as much as I can, but we got a couple skill points because in this game, when you fight monsters, you get experience and skill points. When you complete quests, you only get skill points, but you get a lot of it. And then you use skill points to unlock these upgrades for your characters. And then once you unlock an entire ring, then you get the bonus inside the ring. So, we got, looks like Lol has an upgrade. Increased boost gauge from enemy downs. So this means if Lol knocks down an enemy, his boost gauge gets a little bit of a buff. So it fills up quicker. And then by doing that, I have completed this circle, the Bounty Hunter, in which these unlock as you progress the story, and then some of them will actually unlock by completing special things. Which, again, there's so much to this game. There's so much to this game, it's really hard to explain it all in one setting. So I'm going to try and break it apart between multiple episodes to get people caught up. But I'm also going to try not to bore people who have actually played the game, so yeah. But anyways, Bounty Hunter, a living made from bounty hunting's all well and good, but Law would rather not become a bounty himself if he can avoid it. So this was from an event in the game I don't quite remember, but now that I've gotten all of the little pieces on it, it increases his elemental defense permanently by 30. So I can explain that stuff a little bit too. So in this game, you have 6 main attributes to your character for combat. You have attack, elemental attack, penetration, defense, elemental defense, and resistance. Elemental attack and attack are self-explanatory. Attack is physical damage. Elemental attack is elemental damage. Penetration is your chance to crit against the enemy or afflict some sort of like poison or paralyzes, like some sort of status effect on the enemy if you have those type of abilities. And then defense and elemental defense are self-explanatory as well. Defense is how much physical resistance you have. Elemental defense is your elemental resistance, or elemental, like it reduces the damage you take from elemental damage, and then defense is your how much you take from physical damage. And then resistance is the opposite of penetration. Resistance increases your chance of avoiding criticals and not actually being affected by static effects. So yeah. And then each character has like their different amount of stats. Like for instance, Rimwell is your mage, so she's going to have a lot of elemental defense and elemental attack. Sara is your tank, so she's going to have a lot of defense and a lot of health. Lola is your main fighter, so he does a lot of physical attack. Dopaline is kind of a balance between everything, just like Alphen. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. It's starting to hurt my throat. There's so much to explain in this game. I'm gonna try not to overload everything. But let's get into a fun battle. There's one thing that's pretty cool about... Oh, let me explain one more thing. CP units in this game are what you use to activate your healing abilities as well as your resurrection abilities. If that reaches 0, you cannot use your healing or resurrection abilities. You will have items that can heal you or revive you, but you don't want to rely on these in combat. You want to rely on your CP units, because you'll have a lot more CP units than you'll have items. And that's very important for boss battles, because boss battles, you're going to go through a lot of CP, because they're going to do a lot of damage, so you're going to have to do a lot of healing. And speaking of that, there's strategies in this game, which tells the AI to do things under certain conditions. Like for instance, if anyone gets knocked out, they'll use knockout recovery abilities. If an ally is 25% less of health, Sheena will use her first aid, which is her healing ability, and then the list goes on and on and on. And you can program these the way you want. You can add more in, which I've been doing as I kind of refine the AI, and then kind of adjust these the way we want. But right now, I want to keep Lemon Gel on. Lemon Gel heals you for 2,000. I'm going to turn Orange Gel off. This Orange Gel is a special item that you can use to recover CP points. And they're expensive. They're very expensive to obtain, so I try not to use them unless I absolutely have to, which we'll keep them on. We'll keep them on for this battle, because I don't know how difficult it's going to be. We actually don't have any. That's right, because the last one I did took pretty much all of my points. But it's worth it, because if we kill these units, they'll permanently increase our CP cap by 10. So it'll make future battles easier. I know there's a unit here, I can't get to him, and I don't know why. It ticks me off. Gotta be a way to grab him. Wait. Saw it. Popped up for a second. Nope. Yay! Cool, and we got the right eye patch, which I can put on anytime now. Cool.
Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies.
And now once we get enough of those, we can head to the Owl Forest, which then we get to talk to the King and Queen Owls, and they'll give us new costumes that we can put on our characters. This is the first game where I actually got really interested in the design of characters. I've never been interested in that in any game before. It's just because I like these characters so much, I want to see them keep succeeding. But let's go to the inn so we can do some shopping. Grab some orange gel so we can handle this fight.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Nope, we're not sleeping yet, Shino. We are talking to you. I don't have anything amazing or special, but if you see something you need, I'd be happy to share it with you. As long as you have orange gels, let's grab about 5. That should be enough to get through that mission. Let's see, we do have something to sell to you. Cool. Now, as we run around the map, there are items that you'll be picking up. Let's see, me. I usually like to keep all the cooking items. And usually the stuff that we get from killing monsters, I will tend to sell until I get down to 10. Just in case I actually need to use them. Stroke crystal. Okay. Because one thing that's cool about
Did
this
we
game,
really just spend that much money?
we didn't really spend it. We spent 1,500. We had more money. One thing I do like about this game is if we go over here to Field Guide, we go to Enemy Info, this will tell you all the stats of all the enemies you've encountered in the game. And plus they also tell you a little bit about them if you're curious about that. But even more, it tells you what items that they drop. Because in order to build better weapons for your characters, you have to come over here to the blacksmith. Not really a lot of work for me to do in a village like this. You look like you might give me something to do though. Yes. And we can craft new weapons, and this is what we use those items for. Wait, I can have a giant carrot? What the heck? A carrot that veered widely off the beaten evolutionary path. Unlike its dull brethren, this carrot is here to chop, not be chopped. That's awesome. I didn't know this was here. That is amazing. Oh, this is part of the farming pack that I got for completing the farming missions. There was a farming mission I had to do where a bull got out and I had to rescue it. So I must have got all these abilities from him. A concealed gun used by an assassin posing as a farmer. Don't tend to the flowers with it. The only thing pouring out of his spout is deadly bullets. That's amazing. Brimwell. Did she get one? She didn't get a... let's see, did Kasara get anything? She got a fence. Farming fencing bearing a rat pig insignia, while just an ordinary fence. When swung around with enough force, it can make us a terrifying weapon. That's amazing. I love this game so much. Not only is it super serious, but it does goofy things like this. Oh, you do have a book. Prime Farming, issue 1. It's got a farming book. A monthly magazine packed with tips on farming. It opens with a special feature called Tired No More, Top 10 Snacks to Have on Break. It's yours. Oh, indeed, he gets pig gloves. Cute rat pig plushies that can be strapped onto the wearer's arms and have several different expressions. Carrot and owl sold separately. That's awesome. And then Dopalim is the pitchfork, of course. A farming implement designed to collect wheat and other kinds of grasses. The rat pig keychain attached to its handmade and not for sale. That is awesome. It severely increases everyone's penetration though. Awesome. But back to the real stuff. You have the solid edge. It's gonna probably can't make that one, but Supreme Ground Fang? I really like the way that one looks. Probably getting the fire one would be best, since his main arts use fire. So what would we need? We need Flamestone, which we don't have yet. We also have to make the refined flare, which we have to make the original flare for, which we can. Boop. Okay, now we just need flame stones, which I don't know where to get yet, so it's probably later in the storyline. Hey, you. Mystical Lumicore. Rendering Titan Fang. That actually looks really cool. That kind of goes with her outfit. Supreme Igneous. Yeah, these weapons all look really, really cool. Especially the ground blood, because it's literally a fish weapon. Then for you, Taming Water 3rd Edition. Actually, you already have yours. You have the Nature's Beauty. Taming Water probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see, you have the Radiant Shield. light arts for you wouldn't be too bad because that would help improve your healing. She has ability to where she can heal herself when she gets low in combat. That one looks really cool. I'm gonna build that one just for the looks. Like I said, this game has a whole lot of interesting things that I just absolutely love. Like all the details to the characters, the personality of the characters, the combat. Everything is so cool. So you have the Black Iron Gauntlets right now. I forget which arts you use a lot. It might be Earth. You, I definitely need to improve. You also need a lot of mega cores. It's your problem. In this game, in
I'm
combat,
impressed how well balanced this thing is.
in combat, you can only use 4 of your 6 characters. The other 2 stay on support, which you can call in using your boost mod or the boost thing, but they don't actually do any damage, or they don't actually like fight the battle. And you can move them back and forth in combat, though. So that means I need to focus on Shino, Kasara, and Rimwell. I need to focus on building up their stuff. Exactly. Let's see, you. Yeah, we're working on getting the Supreme Flower Call. You. You. Yeah, the Supreme Blackthorn. Nice. Helps improve her dark arts. I don't know if she uses a lot of. Definitely want that one though. But we'll work on those later. Let's actually do some questing. Let's go, Alphen. Let's go kill a giant Zoogle.